Hey there guys, it's XI Forsaken, and in today's video we're just going to be going over what is still working in the 1.4 update for Palworld. So to get started, I'm going to go with the one that I believe is patched because I've done this quite often and it's usually not too difficult. So all you got to do is what you did before, is go up and shoot an arrow at somebody while aiming down the sight with the bow, and as soon as you shoot that arrow you just go ahead and pull out the pal sphere. The issue here is that it doesn't seem to actually work after I've dropped all of the pal spheres out of my inventory. I'm going to go around and it's not throwing any physical spheres. Perhaps it's only PC and not consoles, so go ahead and use your own judgment. Go ahead and give it a shot just to confirm for yourself that it's not working, but I just had no luck with it myself. And now that brings us on to the next glitch, which is the duplication glitch. This is still working in 1.4, so go ahead and give this a shot while it's still available. I put my FPS down to 30 because it seems to help a lot more. Your goal here with the duplication glitch is to just try and place the item as soon as you leave the boundary of the area. So you just keep giving that run back and forth until you eventually get the item duplicated, and you'll know that you've got it duplicated when you see that you have the items in your inventory and they're also still in that chest. Definitely a glitch that takes a lot of practice, and the more you do it the better you'll get at it, but once you've got it you know exactly when it happens. And I believe this is right here going to be it, which it does look to be. So you can just go ahead and stack those up, and there you go. It's super handy and really good way to get materials stacked up really quick, so go ahead and give it a shot while it's still available. It may not last very long because it is definitely one of the more popular glitches. And that brings us on to this glitch, the boss capturing glitch, which is pretty awesome because you can get to have an OP pal real early in the game. You can go ahead and catch Zoe and Grisbolt really early. This was definitely a glitch that I thought was patched. It may have just been a problem with the server that I'm playing on, but after a restart and the update to 1.4, it does seem to be working. So as you can see there, I just got a wanted level, so that way I have the officers after me, and I'm just going to drop in to do the Zoe encounter. Once you're in here, you're just going to try and get in between the boss and the police officer, so that way they will actually just shoot at Zoe. So right here, I get him to miss me and end up shooting Zoe. And once that happens, it kind of just breaks the AI on it. As you can see, now she's running over to the corner, so I just go and get behind her, and then you throw your sphere right at the back. It's a 100% guarantee to capture, so you don't have to worry about that. You can go in with the weakest sphere and be able to catch any of the bosses. The unfortunate side effect of this is you're not actually able to defeat the boss, so you have to end up respawning to get out or dying to the police officer, whichever is the best. So keep that in mind depending on what you're doing for the server. On my server we have the drops disabled, but if you're playing on community or something else, they may still be enabled, and you sometimes get bugged out when you go to join back into the tower after respawning, so just keep that in mind. As you can see, I just tossed out Zoe and Grisbolt, so they are on my team now, so it does work as of 1.4, so go out there and capture the bosses while you can. And that leads us on to the egg duplication glitch. This one's pretty easy, and depending on your server settings, it may take a lot longer than mine. I have mine tuned down pretty far. So all you got to do is wait for it to get close to 0, and once it gets down there, you just pull the egg out and hit tab. You just want to hold this out, whatever the button is to click on console, you just hold the egg and then hit the menu button, then you should be able to walk. And in order to duplicate it, all you have to do is put it inside of a chest and then go back and hatch the egg that you have in the incubator. So now we'll go run back upstairs and hatch that egg, so that way we can see that we've actually duplicated it. And as you can see, the egg is still in there, so we'll just go ahead and hatch that. And there you have it. We'll run back to the storage and just double check that the egg is still in there, which it is over here. And yeah, as you can see, it's in both the incubator and the storage, which we've already hatched the incubator, so we could just keep rinsing and repeating this glitch. And for the next one I'm going to be showing, it's more for an ease of management of your base. It helps you carry large stacks of items like stone, wood, anything that has a very high carry weight. All you have to do is the exact same thing that we did with the egg, and go over to any chest, pick up the stack, and hold it while you hit the open inventory button, so that way you close out of that inventory. Now run to another chest wherever you're trying to store this at and deposit it within there. It definitely makes the ease of managing your base and moving some of your heavier chests a lot easier for you, so just go ahead and use that to try and move and clean up your base. So this one we are going to be going over to the black marketer, and essentially all we're going to be doing is getting him so that way he is not going to be fighting back at us, and just makes it easy to get him killed, so that way we can get the gold and the gold keys off of him. This works on any of the black marketers, so go ahead and go to whichever one you know right where they're at. This is just the one that I like to go to. It's one of the first ones that I found in the game when I first started playing, so it's just kind of the first one I go to. One thing you will need to have set up is to have your pal on attack aggressively, so that way they will automatically just target after the black marketer while you're talking to them. Sometimes it's hard to keep your pal actually attacking him, so you might have to keep throwing him back out, and you can attack the black marketer to help assist at this point. After you've done the initial talking to them, they won't fight back anymore. The black marketer is kind of a tanky boy, so you will have to go ahead and just keep spamming your pal back out just to keep the hits coming in. But once you've gotten him defeated, you'll notice that he drops anywhere from 15 to 20,000 gold coins on average, and a gold key. There is also the option you have to capturing the black marketer, which is also pretty handy to have if you'd like to have one at your base and just not have to run to find one. And as you can see, the only way you're actually able to access his inventory is if you put him at your base. If you put him on your team, he will not actually show up. He seems to just be invisible. I think this one's actually pretty cool, because just like with the merchants, having any of them at your base just makes it a lot easier, and it almost feels like you're kind of controlling the world in that way. So with that being said, go out there and capture them all and have them do your dirty work. Now this very last one we've got is going to be the XP glitch, which I would say is only beneficial to lower level people. So this one just kind of helps you get out of the grunt ranks and get you started in the world. All you got to do is build 2 foundations, 2 walls, and a ceiling and stairs. And there you have it. All you got to do is aim down at the foundation and keep placing a wall. And once you've noticed that the wall is trying to snap to the middle of the ceiling, go ahead and keep placing it. And if you found this video helpful, please drop a like on the video, comment down below if you have any questions or tips for anybody, and a subscription. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.